Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to share with you some new makeup that I got in this week. Just thought we'd play around and have some fun. So bear with me because some of it I've never tried, some of it I've just kind of tested out a little bit, but also I'll be inserting a couple pictures of the giveaway prizes. I have collected a couple more things. I have a palette in there, an eyeshadow palette in there. I have a single eyeshadow from one of the brands I'll be using today, and I've got a mascara from Rodile, I believe is how it's pronounced. I've got an eyeliner, just a couple of fun things. I've got some Pure Cosmetics brushes, so I've definitely added, and I'll be sure to share those pictures. So let's get started. So first off, I'm going to start with this e.l.f. primer. I haven't used this one before. This is the Poreless Face Primer. It's apparently pretty good from what I've read. It doesn't really have much of a scent. If it does, I'd say it's kind of one of those like kind of cleaner. It's not bad. It's very light. Almost more like an essential oil smell. Feels really nice. It definitely feels like it's filled in my pores. So that's good. Just put that in. Next, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop. That'll pull up the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. Now this I did actually use, when was it? I think it was Easter Sunday, and I wore this with a powder over it and I really enjoyed it. So I will definitely be wearing this again. And I have it in the shade Light 5N. I'm just gonna go in with my Shop Miss A Pawpaw sponge. It definitely is a light coverage, but it feels really nice, and it does kind of even out a lot of my redness. So it's good for days where you don't want to do like full glam. Next for concealer, I'm going to continue on with the ColourPop, and this is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. Again, I used this the other day, and this is in the shade Light 40N. And I really like this. I think I like this better than their original concealer, which I was probably one of the few that just wasn't like obsessed with that concealer. But this one, I like this one. I feel like it's got good coverage, it's a pretty finish. It blends out really nicely too. So for the pressed powder, I am using this Pearl Shimmer Shell Compact from Besame Cosmetics. I don't know if they have this one anymore, but I actually haven't really used it a whole lot, so I still have quite a bit left in there. It's very pretty. You can see that. But I just use that kind of under the under eye. Now, another really great pressed powder that is still available is this Rimmel Stay Matte, which I also love, but it's not new, so I didn't use it. but that one is still available. And then all over the face, I'm using this Aquasurance from JCat. This is just going to kind of give me a little bit of extra coverage all over. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with this bronzer from Collab Beauty, and this is the Sun Obsession Sculpting Bronzer in Major. I also have one in the color Intoxicating, but the Major is a little more cool tone, so I think it'll work better for carving out the cheekbones. So I really like the tone of that. It was very easy to work with, very blendable. It's not patchy. It's a little warmer than I thought it would be, but it's still not bad. Now for blush, these are fairly new to my collection. They are the Buxom, pull them up, the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blushes, and these are in the color Seychelles and Dolly. I think I'm going to go in with Seychelles today because I'm kind of wanting to make a more mellow complexion, because I'm pretty sure the eyes are going to be a little crazy today. And these, like I've said, aren't super new, but these are my newest blushes, and I love them. They are phenomenal. They're probably my favorites now. I like the finish. They're not like super matte, but they're not super shimmery or satiny. It's just right, perfect in between. Gives you a nice little bit of a glow, so it's more of a natural, soft glow. Very, very pretty. So next, before I go in with my highlighter, I'm just going to go in with my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. I like to just kind of do this to melt everything together. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with one of my minis. This is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter, Freestyle Highlighter in Hustla Baby. It's like this really pretty, I don't know if y'all can see that, but a really pretty kind of gold, but it's got a little bit of a pink shift to it. That's super pretty. Okay, so for eyeshadows, I'm actually going to be going in with some new singles that I ordered from Nomad Cosmetics, because right now they have like a huge sale going on all of them. They're like 80% off, and I don't know if I'm going to use this blue color, but look how pretty that is. So I'll be inserting a picture of all the colors that I bought. I bought 10, I believe, and it was like $15, so it was a really, really good deal. But yeah, give me just a minute to figure this out and I'll get right to it. The colors I chose, I didn't get a transition shade, not one that's light enough anyways, so I'm just gonna go in with my little Tartist Pro To Go palette. It's a great little tiny one, but I'm gonna go in with the shade Drive and just use that as my transition for right now. So now with that out of the way, I am going to go in with this shade, which is Sweet Aubergine, or Aubergine, I'm not sure. So it's this really pretty dark mauve color, and this is actually the color that's going to be in the giveaway. So I'm just going to go in from the outer half and just kind of deepen that up. Now, I've never used any of Nomad Cosmetics eyeshadows before, but there's one specific palette that I'm kind of intrigued to get. It's the Tokyo palette. It's like a whole bunch of bright and pastels. It's really cute. Alright, so first impression, I'm really liking how this is blending out. And as deep as the color is in the pan, it's not going in very harsh on my eye, and it's really blending out nicely. It's not patchy. It's easy to kind of diffuse those edges. Yeah, I'm really liking that. The color's stunning. I think we're going to be going for a smoky look today. Just going to kind of build up that outer corner and deepen it little by little. Set that aside. Next I'm going to go in with this shade, which is Desert Sands. It's like this really pretty warm tone gold copper color. I'm just going to go in with a synthetic flat brush from ColourPop. It's the E4. Put this just kind of right in the center. So next I'm going to go in the color Spice Market. It's kind of more of a metallic version of that first dark color we used. I'm just going to place this kind of on the outer edge. Just in that outer corner. Alright, so for the inner corner, I'm going to go in with this shade. It's like this light purple color. It's called Graffiti Art. Okay, so that looks really pretty. Kind of a lighter, colorful look, but it's still, I dig it. Under the lash line, I'm going to take that metallic color, that Spiced Market, that red. So pretty. Just gonna put it on the outer portion of my eye. I'm gonna go in with Desert Sands again. I'm just gonna place that kind of in the inner half. Kind of just make the bottom look like the top. Right. Okay, so thoughts on those eyeshadows. I really like them. They are very easy to work with, very pigmented. They have a beautiful variety of finishes. They go on really nice with a brush or if you use your finger. There wasn't a lot of fallout, which was really nice, especially with those deeper colors. I don't have to worry about it kind of getting under my eye right there. So yeah, I like them. I think they're definitely worth it. I will probably go on and order that pastel or the Tokyo, I believe is what it's called, the Tokyo palette. They have quite a few really pretty palettes, so definitely worth looking into. And you know, I always love supporting indie brands. I think it's a great way to help the makeup community to continue to grow and to be successful. Because if we're always just focused on the major brands, then we'll never get to see really a whole lot of new stuff. Because I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I love some of the major brands, but I feel like it starts to kind of get repetitive and a lot of it's already been done before. With these indie brands, they are able to really put their own heart and soul into it and come up with new ideas and different types of stuff. So definitely worth supporting. So for the eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with the 24/7, keeps trying to do my face here, the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And this is the color Whiskey. Just going in on that top waterline there. Really pretty. So for eyebrows, these aren't like new products or anything. They've been around for a while. They're fairly new to me. Some of them I've used a little bit more, but they are the Benefit Cosmetics. This is Precisely My Brow. I've used this one several times. And then the Gimme Brow, which I've had a couple minis of this, but I finally bought the full size and I love it. And then this one is definitely new. It's the 24-Hour Brow Setter. I've never used this one until like this past week when I got it in, and so far I'm really loving it. So I'm gonna go do my brows off camera really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, brows are done. So next I'm going to set my face really quick and I'm going to use my old tried and true Skindinavia. For mascara, this isn't new. It is an old favorite, but I just got a new tube, so that counts, right? But it is the Tarte Maneater mascara. They've actually changed the tube. It used to be gold with the little black spot. Now it's black with the little gold spots. Pop on a couple coats of this real quick. Lashes are done. So last step is the lips. So these actually are new products to me. I don't know if they're new on the market, but the first one is this Pure Cosmetics lip pencil, and this is called the On Point Lip Liner in the color Low Key, and it's one of those self-sharpening ones. It's got like this little tiny tip, and it's crazy because like this little lid, you can see it says sharpen. I don't know, it's really strange how you do it, but it works. So it has a nice creamy texture. Glides on really smooth. So it's a really pretty color. It's kind of more pinky. Might be a little too pink for this look, but it works. And then I'm going to go over with this Floss lip gloss, and this is the my new favorite lip gloss in the color LAX. So it looks like it'd be a squeezy tube, but it's a doe foot applicator. This is just a really nice like nude gloss. It smells really nice. It is slightly opaque, so that's nice too. So yeah, there's the lips. Not bad. So this is the finished look. I'm digging it. I loved all the products I used today. I don't think there's anything that stood out that was like, ugh, that may change once I've worn this for a little while. However, like I said, I've used the foundation and the concealer. I wore that on Easter. It lasted all day, which I was very shocked because I don't usually like a more hydrating type of formula, but they worked well, very, very well. So another thing that I didn't get to use today, but I will try out, I had ordered this like random thing on Facebook. It was for a it's not a subscription box, but it was like a surprise bag type thing, and it had a bunch of different brands I had never heard of. It was like the Eye Beauty. I'll have to go back and look at it, but I got this in with it, and it's this little 6-pan palette, and this is from Okalon. It's the liquid metal eyeshadow. I did swatch these and they swatched really pretty, so I am curious to see how they turn out on the eye. So I'll use this in a future video. And then I also got a couple pairs of lashes from Ruby May, and these are it. This one is the IREL 3D36. It might be a typo. I don't know if that's supposed to say Ariel. I mean, me being mermaid obsessed would of course think that first, but they're really pretty. I actually have another pair called the Manhattans that I put in the giveaway, along with a couple, I think one other pair of lashes. And so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and ring the little bell, and that will also get you a chance to be in my giveaway once I hit 100 subscribers. And once I do hit that mark, I'll announce it in the video, in a new video, and I will have you guys comment down below so that way I know who's entered, and I will be picking from my subscribers. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for y'all today. So as always, have a great day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Bye.